Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have icon swaps. Apparently, Gyu told me that you can do co-op and squad battles. So if you could, that would actually be really sick, because Gyu actually has the teams for it, and I don't. So that would be perfect for that situation. I probably would just have to like mess with the controller from time to time, but the fact that you have to do squad battles for certain things is kind of annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is. So guys, icon swaps, new season. We're going to go ahead and see what the selections are. What I might do today is I might try to get reviews for the actual player cards themselves. But today should be a busy day in general because there was a lot of road to the final cards that I didn't do. Yesterday I didn't do anything, right? I just pretty much did the formation video from the day before and then called it a day. But today we might do a lot of different videos. We'll obviously see how much we can actually fit in. But yeah, 81 plus times 25 for the first one. Second one is an 82 plus times 25. 83 plus times 25. So the default stuff, fodder packs in the beginning. We have Thierry Henry, which is the left wing variation of the card. Okay, so left wing variation of Thierry Henry's card is 358k. A lot of people are not going to choose this card just because of the fact that, you know, his dribbling doesn't look that crazy. You know, you have to give him an engine chemistry style. Even if it's for sentimental value FC, I mean, 358k, if someone's trying to build like an Arsenal team, I'd rather just try to utilize the market as much as possible. But we could definitely see what he's like in game if I actually get my hands on him. Xavi got a card too. So Xavi looks like someone that I would use as a center mid for sure. And it is the prime variation of the card. So, you know, if someone's trying to build like a Barcelona team, the card does look pretty decent, but he looks decent as the more attacking oriented midfielder. So if you're playing with the 3-5-2 and he's on stay back while attacking, defensively might not be that crazy, but when it comes to a card that has the pace, decent shooting, passing, dribbling abilities, he does look pretty decent, but again, looks more sentimental, but still looks pretty solid as well. Definitely could try him out if given the opportunity to. How much are these cards on the market? 475. Road to the knockout Renato is probably like a 1.6. Yeah, I could probably like check that out as well. What else do we have here? So we have, so it's Xavi, Thierry Henry. Next one is the Prime Icon Pack for 8. Stoichkov. Stoichkov 92. Which variation is this? It's a Prime, is it not? Stoichkov? Stoichkov 92. Okay, so Stoichkov. Okay. What do people usually give him? Like a marksman? Engine? Hawk? A hawk is if you're going to use his base dribbling for what it is. But an engine is going to make the most sense if you want to improve the dribbling as much as possible. Average body type, 5'10", has the pace, has the passing. I could see Stoichkov being a pretty decent card because he has a lot of really good base card stats. Whether it's worth it for swaps, I don't know. Probably not, to be honest. Because the icons that they give nowadays are usually like not that crazy. They used to give players like Laurent Blanc's cam card, right? And it's so crazy because there's a new season of it. And I think they don't give a card like that, but they give cards like a Fabio Konovaro. Which variation of Fabio Konovaro is this? Icon Moments Konovaro. Oh, interesting. So that's the last one? And then the Prime Icon Pack. Prime Icon Player Pick. Primer Moments Pack. Garincha. Okay. Interesting. Stoichkov, Steven Gerrard. That's Moments Gerrard? Okay, so for Liverpool fans, they'll probably get this card. Does Steven Gerrard even look that good? Oh, the Moments doesn't even have the stats on Footbin. I could see the Moments being okay. I don't know if they're actually going to improve the weak foot and skill moves, though. That's like the main thing here. Because if you give this card a Shadow Chemistry style, you probably still have to work with dribbling from the Moments. I'm obviously seeing the Prime version of the card. If that's the case here and the pack is in the game, that would mean that it's a concept, right? It would be in the concepts, or am I wrong? Let's see. So I'm going to search Steven Gerrard in the actual game, because that would make the logical sense, right? Because that means he's available. Oh, you literally, I don't think you could search it. Steven Gerrard only has the 3 variations from the concepts. Okay, cool, interesting. That Cafu was an actual player that you get. So Icon Moments I have no way of getting unless I actually get the SBC. These icon swaps is in like in a weird spot to actually like see the whole thing. Okay. So we have Steven Gerrard Moments card, which I think it's mostly going to be sentimental for people as well, but could be a decent card to get, maybe. So that's, again, a Moments card. We have Cafu. Cafu is which variation? High, medium. I think Gyu has this card. I could be wrong. Is it the Prime Cafu? Ah, 93 Prime Cafu. Cafu does look pretty good, though. I do like the way that he looks. Yeah, because this card on an Anchor Chemistry style has really solid pace. And then you'd boost physical and defense. Dribbling looks good. And I'm pretty sure he has his own body type or average. Doesn't say. Yeah, the body type doesn't say for him. Okay, okay. So Cafu, mid or prime icon player pick. You guys know me, I love my player picks. Garrincha. Garrincha has what work rates? Medium low, right? Yeah, okay. So if I remember correctly, guys, I think from it might have been last year. I might have tried the card out this year. Garrincha has a medium low, but I think he has a good medium low. I'm pretty sure I reviewed a card this year, didn't I? Was it the 92 rated version? Was it this one that I reviewed, guys? I think it was. And it was like low stamina, right? Is that not what I remember? 83 stamina, yeah. And then the 94 is what? 82. You're gonna put a lower EA. Hey, I don't know these people sometimes, man. To be fair though, this card does look very nice. If you do want to go for 5-star skills, to be honest, like if I were to play with my boy in our burner account, I would probably get Garrincha just to guarantee a 5-star skiller, because he's not like heavily invested in FIFA, right? But he likes to skill whenever given the opportunity to. So obviously getting a 5-star skiller would be fun to go with. The card doesn't look that bad. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that he's kind of like oddly formatted. Like this is the type of situation where his body type, like hopefully it doesn't bother you, because I think if I remember correctly, is this short and lean minus that's like physical oriented? Because I think Zola's like that too, right? It was. Okay, so short and lean minus. Yeah, so short and lean minus is a really weird body type this year, because it actually allows you to dribble well, but it also gives you a physical presence. It's very strange, but it's just kind of how it works. So that with a medium low, which I think is actually good for him, which we would probably have to see, that's pretty decent as well. Pace, shooting. I mean, it's one of those cards where you would either give him a Hawk Chemistry style, right, to give him some extra physical, which isn't crazy important, a Hunter to boost pace as much as possible while giving him some pretty decent shooting stats. So it's like one of those cards that you collect if it's like a guarantee, right? Primer Moments pack. So Primer Moments pack, I never like doing packs. Packs are like really boring. I always like doing the picks. The picks are more exciting, I think. Prime Icon player pick is 15. Fabio Konovaro. Is this like all over the place? Am I dumb? Oh, it is all over the place. Okay. So it's not in order? Is it live to see it in order? Like, am I crazy? Oh my goodness. No, it is in swaps, but I think it's backwards actually. I think that's how they're actually doing it. Okay, so it's just backwards. Okay. So Garrincha's the top one. He's the guarantee. Moments pack is a 16. Prime Icon player pick is a 15. Prime Icon pack, mid or Prime Icon player pick. I'm not gonna lie, my sights are set on this one right now, because that seems exciting to do for 12. I think they give you like what, 18, right? I think that's usually how that works. Because if Garrincha's 17, then that's usually what they do. Yeah, okay. So is it a 1 for the fodder? It's not, right? Okay. Am I the only one that thinks that a very large majority of the player base will probably get the fodder packs because they'll want to collect SBCs that EA release that are probably going to be better than the actual picks that you have for the players? Like, the only way that I can see people selecting these cards is if they go for someone, like if EA were to drop like a mid Ronaldinho or like a Laurent Blanc cam card, you know, like it's so crazy how in the first icon swap seasons we got Laurent Blanc's cam card, you know? And I really feel like at this point in the game, they probably should have made him one, but you know, you got a right back who's 11, right? And don't get me wrong, you can get this, but getting defenders I feel like is really boring, you know? Fabio Konovaro, I could see him being really cool, to be honest. Especially for the meta of this game. Because he would be more agile, right? Because if you guys take a look at this card, excuse me, his stats is set up a way where on the ball, he's probably not the greatest, but on a shadow chemistry style with pace improvements, because that's what they would actually do to the moments card. Can you actually see it in the game? Show or hide. Yeah, you can't see it. EA, I don't know. You guys are weird, man. Like, I can't even like right stick this in to actually see it. But it is what it is. Prime icon player pick is how much? 15. For a prime icon player pick. Prime or moments pack. Definitely not going to be any right or wrong for this one. I really believe that people, for the most part, are not going to choose the actual players. Yeah, I don't think people are going to choose the players, man. Because Thierry Henry is on 6, that would be an 8. And then a 10 would be a prime. So I honestly think there's a couple of situations, right? So I do believe that a lot of people are going to get the fodder, right? So what is 7? 7 would be Javier Hernandez or Xavi Hernandez. 5, 6, 11. That would be 7. Yeah, so that'd be 18. So Thierry Henry for that. Okay, so that would be 3, 5. That'd be 8. And then 10 is what again? I could see people doing that, actually. I could see people getting the fodder and the mid or prime icon pack for all of them. 100%. The players I really don't think people are going to get unless they really want to get it for sentimental, because it's a moments, right? 14, and then there's fodder for how much again? For 3. So 14 and 3. Right. 14 and 3. For Konovaro and fodder. And then there's the 15 and 3, which would be all of them for a prime icon player pick. But then this one would give you a moments. See, the thing is, though, right, is I don't know if you guys agree with this, like, because the thing is that in this one, there is so many selections. Let me see. So if we were to go for a minimum rating of a 92, right, and we were to filter that out, and the versions of the cards would be the icons. So it would be the prime, and then a moments that you can't even see. You know what, dude? If it was up to me, 15 for a prime icon player pick, but there's a moments. I don't know, man, because I feel like we're at a certain point in the game where I would risk trying to get a good prime or icon moments from a 92 plus. I'm being dead honest. Like, if I were to grind icon swaps and I got to that point, I would probably do that. It would either be that or I would go for any sort of player pick, right? So you can see that you can get a mid or prime icon player pick here, right? So I would get that for 12, and then I would have 6 left, right? And then I can go ahead and get, not Thierry Henry, because that's just not ideal, 2 and 3. And then I could do 2 and 5 probably for fodder. If I was going to go for a player pick, because the player picks, like I said, they're the most exciting ones. When it's a pack, I can't. It's just so underwhelming to do that. Mid or prime icon player pick, yeah. I would say there's a couple of different selections. So obviously, if you want some guarantees, you can go for the icon moments cards. Like, I could see Fabio Konovaro, to be honest with you, being very good. I can see that, to be honest with you, very positive on that, because he's kind of like explosive, right? 92 plus prime icon pack for 13 isn't terrible, but again, it's a pack. Like, the packs I'm really turned off by, to be honest. Yeah, if it was up to me, guys, I would actually, like, I guess I'm saying this from like a content creator perspective, but I would actually full send the 16, because if I'm grinding for 2 parts of icon swaps, I'm sorry, but I would need to be able to get a better variation than a prime. Like, I feel like I would have gotten to that point, but if I do get a prime, then I probably have a better chance, you know, getting a 92. Yeah, I'd probably get a better chance getting a 92, to be honest with you. Yeah. So for me, I would go with, like, if it's a pack, that's fine because it could at least be a moments, which is the best variation of a card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I would go with. I'm going to ask Guy what he would go with. Because I'm actually kind of curious. Because, like, I feel like he'd probably choose fodder as well, but I feel like he'd want to get something exciting too. Because, like I said, 2 parts of icon swaps, I feel like I'd want to get to a point where I can just open a moments pack. You know what I'm saying? Or get a really good prime. Because the rest, like having a mid or prime, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm going to be honest. I think I would like, my 2 options personally is that I would full send the 92 plus primer moments pack. And then I think you can get 2 for fodder. Right? You could do that. Or the other one would be the 12 option because it's a player pick, right? The 12 option, and then I would have 6 left. I wouldn't get Thierry Henry and stuff, no chance. I'd have 6 left, and I would get the 83 plus. Because 83 plus is really good for fodder since there's 25 in one. And it would be ideal to open during a really good promo. That's what I would do. Those are the only 2 options that I could see myself actually doing. The rest is if you actually want to specifically get the moments variation of Steven Gerrard, which I don't know if they'd give him a weak foot or skill move. A moments Cannavaro, which I could see being good. So he would be a 14, and then you would just get fodder for the rest of it. Like, you would pick the 3, you know? That's what I would do. If I play with my boy and we actually grind squad battles and stuff, I'd probably pick Garincha to get a guaranteed 5-star skiller, but I wouldn't grind all of my swaps to get someone that has 82 stamina for nowadays. But the card still looks fantastic. That's what the situation is, in my opinion. Because I would definitely go for the 92 plus primer moments. Like, it's a pack, but the fact that you can get a moments from it is what makes me want to do that more than anything. Yeah. Those would be my 3 selections, guys. I think those would be the best. But again, this is definitely going to come down to the opinion of the person. Because, like I said, I don't think the player selections are that crazy. Like, you get Cafu, but it's a right back, you know what I'm saying? And you have to get 11 swaps for that. So, the card is good, but it's a defender. And I really feel like that's boring. Unless it's like a Moments Cannavaro, which is the best variation of his card. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would make sense. But, yeah, if it was up to me, guys, the 2 main options that I would go with, honestly, would be this one here. And then a fodder pack. Or it would be the mid or prime icon player pick, because player picks are more exciting, and then I would just get fodder for the rest of it. If you guys have a different answer, I would love to know what you guys think down below, but that's what I would personally do if I was actually going to play this game, because I would need to try to get the best variation of a moments card. That's just how it would have to be for me personally. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'm probably gonna get something to eat, and then I'll probably get some reviews out today, because honestly there's like a lot to do today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.